Welcome to Travel Insights Bali number 30. Love is the servant of essence. Well, I just finished the Enlightenment Intensive and I'm coming out with a new purpose. My original purpose has been to raise consciousness, my own consciousness and the consciousness of others. And there's a little bit of a refinement in this intention or this purpose now. And the refinement is around clarity. So instead of my intention to raise consciousness, it's more about discernment between what is our essential nature, our essential quality, and what are the forms and formations, the expressions, the formations or the forms of essence. And one is limited and the other is unlimited. And this thing about love being the servant of essence is I've just come to realize that I am a servant. And the more clear I am in the difference between essence and limitations of the forms of essence, then the more I live in that real freedom, but also of use to others, where their discernment is a little mucky. So my purpose now is to keep refining clarity, knowing the difference between essential quality and the expression of it. The expression is always a limitation, but the essence of that expression is always available to be seen and known and experienced. So it doesn't go away as the forms and the limitations are in this relative world. Like the bodies, the people, the animals, the life forms. These are all expressions of our essence. And so it's me over there in that form. But what I'm seeing is not form, I'm seeing essence. And that's the biggest challenge and the biggest difference between essence and expression of essence. But clarity is really where the emphasis has to be. So there are laws that belong to essence, and then there are laws that belong to the limitations of the forms. And each have their own sort of frequency. So the law of essence is terms like eternity, timeless, what else? Infinite. And the laws of formation, of expression of essence, comes down, especially in terms of humans, it comes in the form of karma. As we sow, we shall reap, which means as I do an action, I need to receive and I need to experience the result of that action. And when I have completed that cycle of karma, then I am what's called freed of that specific karma. I am released of, I have completed that cycle of karma. So there's a law on that level, which does not, that law does not belong on the level of essence. And the level of essence, the laws there do not belong down. So otherwise it's called mixing levels. We don't want to mix levels because what happens is if you think that as a human being, when you are in the realm of limitations, that you should be timeless, you should be infinite, you should be eternal, that's going to be a problem because that does not exist on the level of relativity. So love to me is discerning these differences, what is true and what is untrue. Love is the commitment to more and more clarity, the commitment to more and more discernment on the subtlest level. That's my purpose now. And I just wanted to share that with you as a possibility that perhaps that can be your purpose too. There's no higher purpose than discerning what is the truth and what is untrue, so that we're not blinded or fooled or tricked into something that is false. And when we have that clarity, we can live life freer, and we're never caught up or tricked by others. That all that's important is that I am in connection, like I have a fine line or a fine thread of connection between my limited self and essence, and I keep focusing on essence, and all the forms will come and go, but my vision is of essence. And to me, that is the practice of discerning between the essence and the formations or the limitations of essence is actually the practice of love. Okay, bye.